Great Friday evening. I hope you had a wonderful beginning to the official weekend. God is so worthy to be praised. He has brought us, oh my goodness, almost to the close of the second month of the year. And we're about to go into the 20s in a few minutes. To God be the glory. Time has just marched on. And with the week going into the seventh day, in Numbers 28, verse 25, on the seventh day, you must have a holy assembly, a holy meeting. Are we going to have a holy convocation? Now, we might not be able to get together with folks, a group or numerous people, but are we going to have a meeting, a party, a festival, a time of recommitment and refreshment with our Creator? I hope we do this weekend. I know I have not worked like this. It's been years. And the Lord had me walk to work and walk back home for the last 3 days. And to put all my effort and might just working practically every minute of the day. And then not being able to get in a car and ride. And my neighbor saw me one day in the last 3 days. He was like, "Hey, I'm going that way." I was like, no, I'm fine. I'll walk, and almost 2 miles. That's fine. God provided, He guided, and He got the glory. So I thank the Lord for His strength, and He enabled you to do some things that you thought you were like, oh my goodness, how will I be able to pull this off? Because His grace is sufficient. His strength is sufficient. His favor is sufficient. Everything that He promises, He supplies over and over. Oh, there's a song that I can remember my past pastors. I remember trying to memorize it, and she just so effortlessly at the back of my head was just giving me the words. But it was just talking about how the Lord pours His grace over and over. There's no end to His supply, His immeasurable resources. The Lord is so good. And that's what He wants us to do. Now that we have given our all, this chapter talks about performing sacrifices and offerings. And we know that we're to present our body, our life, a living sacrifice, to be holy and acceptable, which is our reasonable service. So it talks about, at the morning, at dawn, and at dusk, continually. We don't have to have the other type of sacrifices that are mentioned here. But no, we're the ones who present continually to the Lord so that He'll be pleased and He will show us what to do. In Proverbs 19, because today is February 19th, we would have gone there. And verse 15, slothfulness casteth into a deep sleep. When we're idle, when we're not doing anything, then I just looked at the word dream. We'll just be stuck in a dream, not doing anything, just being in a perpetual haze. The Lord doesn't want us to do that. Now, this is an example of an artist, Jacob Lawrence. We don't want to be in a perpetual daydream. No, we want to do the work of the Lord. We want to be productive. They're at the library, they're studying. They're being diligent. Yeah, we want to do the work of the Lord at all times. Whatsoever our hands find to do it with all thy might, so that we will not be like the person in verse 24. A slothful man hideth his hand in his bosom and will not as much bring it to his mouth again. He's so lazy he doesn't want to eat. No, we want to be able to rest from our labors, do well, do the work that the Lord has given us, and then He'll refresh us. And He will give us a continual holy convocation, holy assembly, holy rejuvenation, refreshment, so that we will have a wonderful time of fellowship during this weekend. Yeah, we're talking about a good time. So I hope you rest from your labors, have a good night, rest, sleep, and know that the Lord will refresh us with newness of life as we rise tomorrow, if it's His will. Good night.